Is the village of Wellington actually expanding and getting bigger? Will smart traffic lights actually help with our growth here in Palm Beach County? Hey, I'm Angela Young, and welcome to Hello Palm Beaches. This is a place where I'm talking all things homes, happenings, and headlines here in Palm Beach County, so let's get into it. The village of Wellington, if you're not familiar with this area, is what we can kind of consider in the western part of Palm Beach County. And to give proximity, it's about 25 miles west of West Palm Beach, about 66 miles north of Miami. And it's actually known as the equestrian capital of the world, right? So basically January through May, the polo season is activated and there is nonstop events happening. So Wellington actually is considered a village. It's a very small area, about 70,000 plus residents. And so when you think about expansion, right, and wanting to grow and get bigger, they've kind of been at a halt, right, because they're so small and incorporated. Well, now there's this new law that's going to be voted on to expand their boundaries by 257 acres up off of Southern Boulevard. And this is huge because this will now allow Wellington to add in mixed use, residential, and commercial that they haven't really been able to expand upon, right? Because it's just this like tight little village and they're kind of stuck there. And now this new expansion would allow this to happen. So to give you some context also of the Wellington housing market, the median price for homes there are just below $800,000. So it's a strong market there, A-rated schools, it's a highly desirable place to live. I would say maybe some of the only downfalls of Wellington and living there is that proximity to, other places to eat, let's say, because it's so small, you kind of have to travel out of Wellington. Some exciting news about Wellington to kind of fix what I was just talking about. There's a new downtown area that is slated to be built in the next 2 years called Lotus that will bring in a much needed diverse array of, mixed use retail and just restaurants in general, because there's only, I would say, less than a handful of really great restaurants that are considered, maybe fine dining, considering the population, right, with the equestrian and the amount of people that are there. It's, I would say, kind of odd to think that they don't really have that. So I think the expansion of this downtown area is really going to bring a lot of opportunity. And it makes me wonder too, with this new expansion of, nearly 300 acres of development, if this actually gets passed, how will this continue to enhance the growth of Wellington? I mean, I think the demand of the prices of homes are just going to continue to skyrocket, and it's just going to continue to bring lots of continued value just out into the Western communities in general. Smart traffic lights. I didn't know that this wasn't already enabled in all of our traffic lights, and why hasn't this been happening? I mean, one of my biggest concerns, if you've lived in Florida and you're like me, you're seeing the influx of traffic. It's insanity. So now with smart traffic lights, they're going to start actually being put in Palm Beach Gardens, which is on the north end of Palm Beach County. This is really exciting. It's intuitive technology that actually adjusts for the volume and density of traffic. So just like as we see, at 9 a.m., 8 a.m., it's going to be at influx, and maybe at 12, 1, 2 p.m., it's slowing down, right? So to know that there are these smart traffic lights that can come in, and they're going to start in Palm Beach Gardens, I hope to continue to see this expansion outward into all of Palm Beach County. I think that one of the major concerns that, like I said, is the transportation and getting around now with all of this new traffic. And so smart traffic lights will definitely be there to help get us around a lot faster. The continued question is always that, what is it going to cost to live in Palm Beach County? And am I going to be able to afford to live here? Well, obviously this year it has been noted that several reports have shown, without it having to be anything political in election year, is that the rates are proving to continue to go down. Now, where exactly they will fall is yet to be known. However, in some newest reports that I've actually just read, it was showing that it's actually going to go down below 6%. And obviously when you do the numbers and you do the math, 2.5% to 3% decrease in your mortgage is going to be a lot more cost-effective situation for you. However, looking at it from a hyper-local approach, you have to consider the area you're looking at, and with places like Palm Beach County that have financial institutions moving here and continued growth in this area, the prices are probably going to stay pretty much stabilized, if not slightly continuing to rise. So taking that into consideration, the price is going up, but the rate's going down. We're kind of coming to a leveled playing field, so to say. So if you are wondering about living here in Palm Beach County and want to know more about the market, you can always reach out to me, myself, and with the Hello Palm Beaches team, or you can simply subscribe to this channel to learn more about happenings here in the Palm Beaches.